Hey guys, what's up? Radset Productions here, and today I wanted to talk about something. Unless you've been living under a rock, I'm sure you know the current situation of the world, especially if you're a coaster enthusiast. So unfortunately, parks are closed until further notice. Most likely around mid-June, things will start to become normal again, as most companies such as Disney plan on opening around then. Now, Six Flags Great Adventure has set their opening day to May 21st. While I hope things brought back to normalcy by then, I doubt things will be open just yet. The absolute latest I see places opening is late July, early August, so unfortunately that only gives us 1 to 2 months before the summer season ends, and some parks start closing. I've met a lot of enthusiasts since I started traveling and going to different parks and working at Six Flags Great Adventure. And I know most enthusiasts like to travel. A lot. I myself is part of that group. This season I was making plans to go to multiple new parks such as Holiday World, Kentucky Kingdom, Kings Island, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, Kennywood, and of course returning to parks like Kings Dominion and Cedar Point. The closest park on that list is Kings Dominion at 5 hours or more, and the next one is Kennywood at 6 hours. Unfortunately, if parks open in mid-June to late July, I may not even have time or money to visit any of these parks. Money has been quite a popular topic during this time, because let's just face it, a lot of people are not making it, and that's myself included. Like I said before, I've met a lot of enthusiasts who enjoy traveling, and some of them travel so much they either haven't been to their home park in years, or they just go once a year at most. So now I can finally get to the point of this video. Once the summer season starts, I encourage everyone to travel locally and discover or rediscover places within 2 hours of you. This may include amusement parks or just other places. As many of you know, I'm from New Jersey, where there are currently 17 operating amusement parks with coasters, 18 if you include the recently standing but not operating Clementon Park, which will hopefully reopen soon. I've only been to 9 of these parks in my life, and only went to 6 of these in 2019, and of course the new Nickelodeon universe in early 2020. Granted, most of these parks are small, and they only have 1 or 2 coasters, but hey, a credit is a credit, and if you gather with some friends, it might be fun to visit these places. Also, not to mention, a lot of people are going through financial hardships right now, as I mentioned before. If you have the money, I encourage you to support these small amusement parks who don't have the corporate backing like Six Flags or Cedar Fair do. Another thing I've realized during my recent downtime is that I haven't been to parks like Morris Piers and Dorney Park in 5 years, which are 2 major amusement parks just over an hour from me. While Dorney Park has not gotten any new coasters since I've last been there, I barely remember that park. The only thing I remember is that Talon was good and Steel Force didn't have any airtime, and let's just face it, Thunderhawk sucks. Audrey and Brian went to Dorney last year and had a great time and said that all the coasters were running great. So that makes me think that maybe my day at Dorney was just a bad one. Morris Piers has since gotten 2 new coasters and have retracted their SLC, which now has great reviews. That's 3 new experiences and credits I could easily get if I wasn't focusing on these big expensive trips. Also, not to mention, Morris Piers is fantastic, so it's just worth it to go anyways. So to conclude this video, I've decided that a cancellation of my big trips this year might be a good idea. Now granted, if you have the time and money to visit all these faraway parks and feel safe doing so, that's great, keep doing that. But for younger enthusiasts like myself, who are tight on money, or if you're young enough that you can't drive and you have to beg your parents to go everywhere, make this an off year. Focus on the experiences of your local parks. They might not be there forever, and we take that for granted oftentimes. For myself, I've decided the only 2 big trips I'll be taking will be Holiday World if and when they reschedule Hollywood Nights, and Cedar Point sometime in August if that's even possible. Otherwise, I'm going to try and keep it local. If you live in the New Jersey area, take a trip to all the boardwalk parks. Casino Pier, Castaway Cove, and Morris Piers have some great top-tier coasters that are always worth the trip. Anyways, thanks for listening to me ramble, and hopefully you guys take my advice. I thank everyone for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing for future content. And of course, everyone stay happy, safe, and healthy.